Yeah, I meditated in Macy's so you don't have to. Well, let me rephrase that. I meditated in a mall right outside Macy's so you don't have to. People say about meditation, oh man, I can't meditate here or meditate there. Yes, you can. Very simple. Just tune out. Isn't that the whole point of it? You could sit there and be like, oh man, I'm hearing all the thoughts in my head when you're at home doing meditation. These are just hearing thoughts in your head outside of your head. So you just let them all slide away. Now, I don't recommend doing a really long one here because, that is unless you put your money in your sock or something, because you might go into a deep state. You might be diving deep within into the unified field, and then someone has unified their hand with your wallet. But yeah, so I did do it, and I found that all the sounds of the music and the sounds of the people going by and the little carts and the Wetzel's pretzels, over here making their sweet sounds, that it almost helped. It became a help, not a hindrance. It became a plus, not a minus. I unfired and I rewired. Going back to an old video, you have to watch my Joe Dispenza video for that. But I found that, and the great thing about it is, people are like, oh, it's embarrassing doing it. If your eyes are closed and you're meditating, you have no idea anyone's looking at you. So it's perfect. People be embarrassed if they have to do something because they're aware of the stuff going on. But you sit, these chairs are nice. You got these nice big round seats. All the way around it goes, these seats. They're cushiony. I think they're more cushiony than my shoes, so they're nice. And I felt like I hit another level that I didn't normally have hit if I had just done it in the house. I feel a little more invigorated. I feel more like I could do meditation anywhere. Like you have a bus or a train ride or a subway ride, meditate. Again, put your wallet in your sock though. What's really the two main blockages stopping you from doing it in the mall, like you said, would be the immense amount of noise and people that you can't do it, and the embarrassment. Because the sounds are everywhere, and when you're watching a show and you're really into the show, or you're on the phone with someone because your brain is triggering to be on the phone with them, into that, you're focused on that thing, there's sounds going on, you don't notice them. You're so immersed. You ever watch something, or you're watching the TV and you look out the side of your eye and you're noticing something there, and you keep saying, oh, there's a bug going up the wall, and you keep noticing it. You'll watch the TV and your eye will also see that. Once you lose your focus on thinking about that, your vision, the peripheral vision really closes up. And now you don't see that anymore. You only see the TV. You don't even see the outside of your TV. That's where the mind goes. That's not even a meditation, but you've hit a state where you're of ultimate focus. So now you could hear, there could be little squeaks and squawks, or the dog barking, or horns out there. You don't notice them. Meditation, because you have nothing else to focus on, which is a TV show or a conversation you're having with someone, listening to what they're saying, you think it's so hard, I can't just sit here. Now the noises are the person I'm talking to. The noise is the TV show I was watching. Now those things come to the forefront. But if you just close your eyes in the mall with all these sounds, think of them like this. Think of them like a band of just different songs. The churning of the pretzel machine. The soft, hum of people talking as we go by. The doors opening and closing right over here. And then think, there's the drums. The drum of the the pretzel machine, the metronome, the doors, just a little rhythm guitar, the steps of the people, another thing, just like a song, and find like a rhythm in that and go, this isn't a hindrance, this is actually a great thing. This is something that's actually enhancing the practice. I'm getting sounds that are almost like music. Like there's an old Village People song, You Can't Stop the Music, it's everywhere. It's in the sound of the wind, it's in the trees. You know, I wish I had more of the lyrics off the top of my head, but it's everywhere. So just think of it as a rhythmic background, a rhythmic partner in the thing that you're doing, which is silence. That music then becomes the offset of the silence. So you have this stuff that's almost like chaotic and you're trying to have order, but it's actually goes hand in hand with you reaching a peaceful state, and all these sounds can act as one, act in unison. They can. You just got to look at them that way. You got to look at it like this is a symphony. So I did about 10 minutes and I felt like I rested for a half hour. No one came up to me and said, "Sir, are you okay?" They say that when I'm not meditating, just the way I'm holding a phone out all the time these days. No one said, "Sir, are you okay?" Nobody, I'm assuming just looked at me and said, "What's this guy's problem?" Because I didn't hear it. They might have done that. But I don't care. That's another thing, the embarrassment. Like, I'm not going to sit and do that. People are going to be like, "What's up with it?" Let me tell you something right now. People are not concerned with anything you're doing. They're concerned with themselves. They're looking at their butt and the jeans and when they go past, one of these things here. Anything with a reflection, these people will look at themselves. So I meditated in the mall, so you don't have to, but I still think you should. So next time it doesn't have to be mall, you could be in Best Buy. Sit down on one of the 32-inch TVs that are out on display. They're not going to care. And try to find a way of life where you can meditate anywhere, anytime, in any scenario, any place in the world. So you're always just a few mindful moments away from complete and utter bliss. Because meditation is money in the bank, baby. So don't put it off and make it just for when you get home. And then when you get home, you'll be like, "Oh, I'm too busy at home. I didn't get around to it today." Do it anywhere. I'm going to go back and do another couple minutes. I see this has got a few people around me. It's exciting. I might even get a group meditation going. Imagine me trying to talk people into doing that. I think I was nuts. All right, guys. Remember, meditate wherever you are. I'm Tommy, Almost Zen TV.